Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's kind of interesting that we just had that open tag about subsets of our collections and stuff like that. And recently I have some subsets to my razor knife collection. Of course, this is the Rough Rider Reserve Easy Open Razor Jack, the RRR001. And just a really just a perfect knife. I really do think that this was probably my favorite of all the Rough Rider reserves so far. Just superb fit and finish on this. It's nice and light and thin, definitely easy opening, and just kind of a cool razor blade. And we'd already talked about the history of these, about how they kind of came up with the easy open designs after the Civil War for veterans that were missing limbs, so that they could open up knives and stuff like that. So kind of a really cool knife. But then I saw that Rough Rider came out with this Celestial series. And I was really, I was taken back, number one, by the beauty of the covers, which, if you just look at that, I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. And it almost looks kind of like almost like a printed circuit board in there in the design. But this is kind of, reminiscent of the that copper swirl pattern that they just came out with. Only this is not the copper. So it's just a really pretty acrylic finish. I love the raindrop patterns and just the depth. I don't know if you guys are getting that through the camera, but just the depth of these covers. But this Barlow is a razor Barlow, and that made me interested in it because I had never seen a razor Barlow before. They may be out there, maybe I just missed it, but this one kind of caught my eye because it was a razor, and of course you have your pen blade on the other side, which this one has a pretty stiff pull on it. But I mean, just a awesome little Barlow, which I'm becoming a fan of the Barlow pattern. It's not one that I really had looked at before, but this one I really like it. And I saw that the R that's on the bolster is correct for when you have the blade open, but then when it is closed, it's upside down, which is actually kind of funny. I'm kind of looking around here to see, do I have a Rough Rider out here, but I do not. Wow. So most of your Rough Riders, the R is flipped 180. So it is kind of interesting that they did that. I don't know if there's a reasoning for it, but it's kind of fun, kind of cool. Anyways, pinched bolsters on this, and again with that razor blade, which I thought was pretty interesting. But while I was shopping for this knife, I found another one that was interesting because it had a different blade set too. And this is a Boker with a blue bone. It has a red shield. They could have done a better job. It says Germany down underneath the Boker tree. But again, this is a razor. So another little razor jack. But I thought what was really kind of cool about this one is it doesn't have a penknife. It has a cap lifter and a little baby screwdriver. So again, here we'll go ahead and focus on that. But yeah, that's high carbon stainless steel, and just kind of an interesting tool set on this because it's not it's not a pen knife. So you have a razor and a cap lifter. So I guess you can make of that what you will. You can get a drink before, during, or after your shave, I suppose. But yeah, this is just kind of a cool little deal. Uh, not a, I mean, just look at those covers. I really love how they do the bone on these. Lately, I've been getting a lot of knives that have a really thick piece of bone, and I like it. But you look at the die on this; it's so uniform. It really is very striking. Just really an awesome little knife, and I thought this was just kind of a fun knife to get. You know, good fit and finish, but it's a Boker. I mean, you know it's going to be good. And also, I didn't have a Boker that had the tree brand etch on it, and I kind of wanted one. That's something they're known for, and I know some people don't care for billboarding and stuff, but I really think it's a pretty classy etch that they have on there. So we'll leave that open since all the other ones are open. It's a little bit smaller than the Barlow, maybe a little bigger than a. I don't know. Here's a fifth pocket knife. We'll just throw this little Camillus there. Yeah, it's a little bit longer than a true fifth pocket knife, but certainly handy, and it's very light. Doesn't take up any space in the pocket. So there you go. There's my subset of razor knives. And if I find any more interesting razor knives, I'll certainly add them to the collection, and I will let you guys know as soon as that happens. So anyways, like I said, just a kind of a short video, but one I hope that you found was interesting. Let me know if you have any razor knives, or if you like the razor knife as a knife as different from your clips and worn clips and all the other blade shapes that we have. Do you like them? Do you not like them? What are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you.